Hello, blessed, beautiful souls. Welcome to Brainy Twin Gemini. If you're new, welcome. First and foremost, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs, the comments, the sense of community on our channel. It truly warms my heart, and I love you all so, so much. So I'm very different. I channel everything from pen to paper each day, strictly flip the cards out of pictorial and my own entertainment purposes because the cards always resonate with what's written in my journal. Every day I'm delivered signs, syncs, messages, and I believe these signs and syncs are messages that I'm meant to deliver to you. I'm here on a mission to debunk and dismantle all the myths, the untruths, and come to you with the truth. So I'm going to get started. There has been some pretty tough energy between both twins, but I feel like the energy is shifting and it's manifesting all good things, change, luck. And a few things that I saw this morning, I saw a red cardinal, and it's one of the messages there is to set your intentions and to be careful of your thoughts. The number I've been seeing, numbers, I always see numbers, is 111, 444, and 555. And just before I was coming in to do the video, I saw a rabbit, and a rabbit represents so many things: luck, maternal, fertility, but it also represents fear. And there has been a lot of fear in this connection, but I feel that the fear is subsiding and your luck is about to change. There's, this is a if this is truly your twin, this was destiny, and there's a renewal in this connection, and you have the utmost respect for each other, and your intuition is very strong right now. When you come into each other, your intuition is peaked. When I was coming back from grabbing a coffee this morning, I saw a really obscure scene, and there was a moon, and beside the moon there was two stars, and they were shining so, so bright. The moon was in the middle and the stars were on either side, and they were so close to the moon. And I feel like you're both a shining star, you're both a shining light. The light is resurrecting within each other, and your light is coming closer together. The first time I've seen that, so it's beautiful. I feel like the reason why there's some low vibrational energy is because your inner child is crying out to be acknowledged. What does that mean? There's inner child wounds, and there's inner childhood work that needs to be done as a result of you coming back to each other. And that's why there was this sadness, this crying, because of the triggers going back and forth. And lastly, some of you may be feeling some left sinus pain just below the eye or in the jaw area, and that is your third eye. And so your third eye is blocked, so try and meditate and clear that third eye. But many of you, your third eye is opening, and your third eye opening is intuition. So that's what I have for you there. There's so much more. I'm just going to get started here. And again, I do 4 cards, 4 being my birth number. Channel masculine energy. Do what's in the masculine's heart space. So I'm just going to get started here. So what is in their heart space as of the moment? We live in the moment. As I always say, we don't live in the past. We don't live in the future. So I'm going to call out for 4 cards, please. It's 1, 3, thank you. And lastly, sorry folks, that just fell on the floor, so I'm going to grab it. Oops, sorry. So this is what's in their heart space as of the moment. Very beautiful. Clearing karma. And clearing karma is clearing karma of your family ancestry of hundreds of years. And that clearing karma is a very, very tough thing. And this journey is so much more than the Cinderella story of this beautiful love of getting that glass slipper on your foot and the prince coming and just whirling you away. There's so much work that's involved in this journey. And I'm a twin that's in physical essence of mine. And we went into separation. It wasn't a long one. Why? Because all of this and this is nothing, boxes of messages that were delivered to me throughout the journey of separation. And the clearing karma is difficult. And that could be where the low vibration is coming from as well. Because it's wounds. And it just seems to resurrect and come out of nowhere. And you clear, it's a gift. Because your divine God, universe feels you're strong enough. And they're doing that exactly. They're clearing the karma right now. Spiritual journey, that's what this is. This is a spiritual journey. I love these cards. My twin and I, we took some great time in creating these. There's so many roads. And that's what this is. There's so many roads in the spiritual journey. And it's a road, to discovering yourself, dismantling the ego, inner child, clearing karma. It's a journey. And that's exactly what it is. It's a soul journey. It's a spiritual journey. And yeah, it's beautiful. Mystery. So the masculine energy, there's mystery that surrounds the masculine energy. You may not know everything about the masculine, and there's an element of mystery to them. And they may not have been forthright with everything in their life. That's strictly out of protection for the divine feminine. Not only that, they're going through this spiritual journey, this spiritual awakening, this clearing karma, and they're confused, and it's mysterious, and they don't know what this is all about. But the wisdom and the intuition is coming to them, and it's beautiful, and I love it all so much. And lastly, divine door. This is divinely protected. The divine door of this beautiful connection is closed currently. It's all in divine time, but that divine door is opening. There's new beginnings. The luck is changing for this beautiful connection, and I love it all so much. Different type of message here. Same thing, what's in their heart space. And again, if you're struggling, feel free to send me an email at brainytwingemini69@gmail.com. I am weeks behind. I do work full time. I will respond when I can. But I do eventually respond. That's too many, so I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. Thank you. I cannot believe this. So you'll begin to understand that this will never, ever, ever be manipulated, nor do I ever want it to be manipulated. It's the way it's meant to be. I'm balancing our energy. That's exactly it. When you're getting rid of all this garbage, this gunk inside your, I want to say dirty soul. There's so much. And part of that is getting that healthy balance of energy. And I feel like the worst is behind now, like this terrible energy. And there's this balance of energy and this triggering and this beautiful love. You're coming back to each other in this loving heart space, and I love it all so much. I'm ascending to higher consciousness. That's exactly what this journey is about. Higher consciousness. What is higher consciousness? Higher consciousness is awakening, and awakening to your soul, awakening, and getting rid of those false layers of yourself, the ego, And ego is a very complex beast. And I'm working on a video right now to help others understand the complexity of the ego and how the ego always wants to resurrect. It's part of who you are. And if someone is attacking you, your ego automatically wants to attack back. How you just have to remain in your stand in your power and just always come back with a loving heart space. It's difficult, especially when someone is trying to attack you. Your ego will always resurrect. Exactly what I was saying in my journal. Please be patient. I'm healing inner childhood wounds. So the masculine energy is acknowledging the inner childhood wounds because the inner child wants you to acknowledge. Again, I will do another video on that because it's complex in itself. And there is a mantra that you can do, like a prayer for your inner child to heal those wounds. And lastly, they think you're a princess, a goddess, and a queen. So it's beautiful. And last message here, feminine energy, you are a princess and a goddess and a queen. And you need to get to that self-love and not self-loathing. Some of you are self-loathing right now. And again, what resonates, resonates. What doesn't, doesn't. Just kindly pack it away in your pocket. Not everything will resonate. So if the masculine energy could say anything to the beautiful feminine, what would it be? And again, just energy. It's energy transference. As I said, I do this out of entertainment or just and pictorial purposes. I'd like to be known as a messenger, not a card reader. I did these cards because of yes, I can't. Okay, it's so prevalent right now. I'm gonna ask for 2 cards. I cannot believe this. It's just insane how this stuff. I was like, when I was meditating in the bath, this word separation kept coming out. I should have said that, but it comes out when it's meant to come out. I have a few things here. The ego. So I was just talking about the ego and how it's a journey. It's a spiritual journey, and it's finding your inner authenticity, your inner true you. And when you do, there's victory there, because it's a much greater place to live without the nemesis of your ego. And yes, I'm so excited to be able to share this ego video with you. I'm near completion. There's a lot of work that's gone into it, but after you dismantle, there's victory in this connection. Most of all, within yourself, you have the sense of solace and peace. And the masculine energy wants you to know, feminine energy, that they are dismantling this. And they will also want you to know that some of you are feeling a little bit fearful of this connection, and fearful of the separation. And those are egoic emotions, or I want to say emotions. Separation is ego, because ego is labels and separation. And once your ego dismantles and dies, you know, this illusion of separation disappears as well. And it truly is just an illusion. And you always are, I like this right here, energetically together. That's why this chain link is here. Because even though you're physically separated in physical essence and body, you're always energetically aligned. And separation is truly just an illusion. And the ego places that label on separation. Complex journey, complex. And simply here just to guide you to the light of yourself. But I feel really, really good things. I just do, after what I saw this morning with the moon and the 2 stars and infinity possibilities. Once you dismantle this, you realize that there is infinite possibilities in universe, this world, this earth, this whatever we live in. It's infinite. We are infinite. And it's beautiful. And this is a very, very good message. I love this one here, Victory, because I see such good things here. And this is one of the most difficult things to overcome, that label, separation. It truly is an illusion. And the more you invite it into your thought, the more you bring it into your universe, your world. I'm in physical separation. I'm in physical separation. You're bringing that, you're inviting that back into your life. So just please, please, please try and remove that from your thought process. I fall traps to all of this too. That's why I'm here to help get out of that, because I did the same and then it just came to me. The wisdom. The soul is wisdom. Ego seeks wisdom. Another different type of person. I was reading message. 3 cards, please. There they are. So very, very beautiful message. You inspire me to be a better person. Throughout all the challenges, Divine Feminine, through all the challenges that the masculine energy has been encountering, you've been their rock. You've inspired them to be better. Some of them were in a very, very low vibration, very, very bad place. You came in and you inspired them. Look at all the wonderful things you've been doing for this masculine energy. You know, clearing karma, spiritual journey, dismantling ego. You do it for each other. And they want you to know that you've inspired them so much, and it's so beautiful. You balance my heart chakra. You balance each other's chakras, believe it or not, and they can open simultaneously. And this heart chakra is one of the most beautiful events that will occur in your life if you have the pleasure of and the beauty of opening that heart chakra up. It's one of the most blissful things you'll ever encounter. And some of you will do it simultaneously. And it's like an awe, like you can't even articulate it into words. But their chakra is opening and balancing. I'm speaking to you through music today. So listen to the music. Ironically, I have that written in my journal. Speaking through, like, just listen to the lyrics, or maybe some song that comes on that you've never heard before, but those lyrics will resonate with your heart and your soul. And I always say sometimes music is a gateway to the soul, as are the eyes. I'm seeing the signs and the synchronicities, so they want you to know that. They're seeing numbers jumping out at them everywhere. And this is one thing that, this is one thing that I was meditating in the bath today. Today, specifically, there's signs out there. There may be a little, like, pay attention. Like, let your intuition just guide you today specifically. But there could be, like, something at your doorstep, or you're on a walk, or you're driving, and there may be some animal that you see. That is a sign for you. And so research it. If you're seeing something specifically today, it's a message for you. I meant to say that earlier. So what is the overall energy of this beautiful connection? Always in the moment. Changes. I really feel you're in a good place right now. I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. So overall energy. Yeah, so pay attention if you see something today. It's an important message. If you're seeing 1111 or 717 or something like that, it's a message. And that's 2, I'll take it. So there's some of repetition in this message. Why does that happen? This happens because sometimes the message isn't being heard, or you're divinely guided here to hear this message. So I have this here, and I have lessons and crossroads, And if you look at this, the spiritual journey, it is also roads here. Okay, so as the lessons are being learned, you could be at a crossroad, and or some of the lessons are not being learned, and you're at a crossroads right now. There's a whole whack of stuff that needs to occur if you want to come back to each other in physical essence, and certain lessons need to be learned. And one very good lesson is, I'll give you an example, is you could be in a karmic relationship that is narcissistic or abusive, and that's one of the lessons you need to learn, because you're worthy. You're a prince, princess, god, goddess, king, queen, and you shall be you shall be treated as such. And maybe those are one of the lessons you need to learn, that you're trapped in this karmic relationship and you should not be. Your twin will come in and help you learn these lessons, but sometimes you remain stuck and you remain at a crossroads. So again, I don't know who this pertains to, but there's what resonates, what doesn't. There's some lesson that you're not learning, and you're stuck right now at this crossroads. Go within. So go within yourself. Again, I have this inner child. Just going within is going truly within yourself. And the best way to go within yourself is with a clear mind. How do you clear your mind? Put meditation music on. Free and clear your mind. Breathe. And just breathe and just count your breaths. And that's how you clear your mind. When your mind is clear, the message comes. So that message of that lesson you need to learn will come to you if you clear your mind and go within to the inner depths of your soul. And dreams here. Dreams are such an important element on this journey. And I can say just from my own experiences that when just before I came into physical essence of my beautiful twin, I was dreaming of him like so frequently. It was crazy. Like he would be bringing me flowers or knocking on the door, or it was just, the dreams are very prevalent right now. And believe it or not, in fifth dimension, when you are dreaming and you are unconscious, you are conscious. I know this is very complex. You do a lot of work in your dreams, and there's messages in your dreams as well. Keep a notebook on beside your bed, and if there's specific dreams and you wake up and you remember them, write them down. There's messages there in your dreams, specifically from your twin. I love it all so much. Okay, and lastly, again, just written messages here. And that's for 4 cards, thank you. That's for 3 cards, please. Thank you. I cannot believe this. Okay, overall energy. I've tried texting you so many times, but I cannot find the courage to hit send. I plan on communicating to you very soon. Beautiful message. I love it all so much. I feel like with this particular message too, they just come screaming out to me, that some of the feminine energy has actually sent the message to the masculine energy, but there's been no response. Just know that they'll be communicating back to you soon. Some of them have actually changed their number. It's nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing to do with you. They have a new phone, and they're not even actually receiving the messages. And just to give you an indication, when my twin and I were in separation, we were in separation for 18 months. There wasn't one word sent back and forth, not one. I did send messages, but never heard anything back. So we didn't contact each other once in 18 months. So I do feel good things. I do feel communication coming, and it's all beautiful. And these are for some of you that are not learning the lessons. I'm trapped in the vortex of the low vibration in the 3D world, and I'm removing all the toxic people in my life. So that could be a lesson as well. You know, legacy doesn't always mean it's the right thing. If you have legacy, and if there's toxic family members, you can remove them lovingly. This is a journey, a spiritual journey of love. And toxic people, they're just the interference of this beautiful journey. And some of you, the trapped in the vortex is the separation and your ego, and always manifesting that separation, that physical separation. So very good message. Beautiful message today. Always beautiful messages. Sometimes they're tough, but they have to be, because that is what gives you momentum forward. We're going to do energy, oracle energy today as it relates to this connection. And I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. Ask for 2 cards, please. Let's do what they get. It is. Okay. So I have these 2 cards, and I'm pretty sure they resonate with one another. Number 42 and number 31. A woman holding a coin, a door to value. I feel like, first of all, the feminine energy, you're very successful. Very, very successful. And one of the things that scared off the masculine energy is their worthiness. And they didn't feel worthy of you because of your success, and the door to value. But what I will say is that some of you, again, you're having some financial hardship, and this abundance and this luck is about to change. Why is that? Because you are on a journey, a spiritual journey, and once you start to manifest all good things in your life, things change. So once you find the peace and harmony within yourself, everything falls into place. With ego, everything will fall into place, and I will have peace and harmony. It's completely opposite. So there's abundance coming, and I've been feeling this for a while. You're like abundance, like a new job, or just very, very good things. So I love that message. And I have these 2, 53, Magician in the Mirror, and the Temple Path. And how do I resonate this? This is, to me, a very spiritual card, Magician in the Mirror. And the Temple Path is your spiritual journey. And it's beautiful. And Magician is in the mirror is, who are you? When you look at yourself in the mirror, and are you coming through with a voice of ego or a voice of the heart? And the Temple Path is the journey that you're meant to travel on, and that is your soul journey, unconditional love and unconditional forgiveness, and I love it also very much. So, and Magician in the Mirror is your intuition too. Again, just how it resonates with the twin flame journey. And lastly, I'm going to give you this beautiful, beautiful message to take with you today. And I'm going to ask for 1 card, please. too many. There we go. And there we go. Oops. And it says, in order to cope with separation, I can't believe this, from a loved one, we need to realize that spiritually we're always connected to the ones we love. Neither distance nor time can separate that which is united by love. No coincidence here. There's never any coincidences. Separation truly is an illusion, and you are always separated by love. And I love it all so very much. So again, if this resonates, kindly hit the notification bell, thumbs up, subscribe, comment. We love to hear your comments. Have a super day, folks.